the bottom line is, you know, I'm only 35, but I don't know what the latest kind of exciting Twitter feed is, or, you know, the latest gadget. So bringing in young people who kind of understand that books don't necessarily need to be made out of paper, and you don't need to necessarily watch the BBC News to know what's going on in the world is key to our business. You have to be a certain kind of young worker to have the confidence to go up to your CEO and go, this is why X isn't working, and there are probably not very many interns in our office or anyone else's who are going to be brave enough to do that. Those ones who do are definitely the ones who end up taking your job and, you know, being your boss in 10 years' time. My tips for finding an agent and ultimately being published are: be able to pitch your project, your novel, your non-fiction project to an agent in a couple of lines. Don't send them a long, tedious letter, you know, more than a page is just going to kill them. Think of everything they're reading every day. Be to the point. Don't try and emulate someone else. Don't tell them you're the next J.K. Rowling or the next David Nichols. Be unique. Know exactly who your market are and sell that to an agent or publisher. As an author, know that you might write 4 or 5 novels that sit in your bottom drawer before the 6th gets picked up. You've got to really, really want it. It can't just be a whimsical thing to want to be an agent or a writer. You've got to persist. If you turn up at an agency with something that you can offer them, a manuscript, a great tape from a band that, you know, no one's ever heard of, something that makes you instantly hireable because you're instantly adding value to the business, then that's something that no agency is going to be able to turn down, because none of us can turn down the opportunity of making money. But I also think a certain confidence and a knowledge, for me, a knowledge of the core business of the specific agency you're talking to. We're incredibly different to any other agency in London. So don't, in your covering letter, you know which bands we represent, know which books we've represented. Don't try and be generic. Be very, very focused. It's not necessarily a difficult thing to know to do, but you'd be amazed at the number of Dear William Morris letters we get, or, you know, my name's spelt wrong. Just be a perfectionist, but if you can add that extra little bit of magic by bringing something to the table, no one's going to turn you down for an interview. Our business is very fair in as much as if you come in as an intern or you come in as mailroom, you know, there's in fact a book published called The Mailroom, which is all about the WME training scheme from 50 years ago. You know, and there are mailroom boys who are now representing Steven Spielberg. You just have to show that extra bit of spark. So mailroom boy, then intern, then assistant, then agent, then Steven Spielberg's agent. I mean, it happens, you know, everyone comes through the mailroom at William Morris, so I'm not supposed to say William Morris, we're WME.